I appear. Sorry. That's right.
You want time till August.
3rd of August, Lord. Till the 3rd of August.
Yes.
Lord, please.
Why so much of?
So, Lord, may I just explain? Basically,
You only have to identify and you haven't started the process as of now.
Lord,
That order was passed last week.
30th of June, Lord.
Yes.
30th of May, I'm sorry.
That's right.
Lord, we have
How
to
much time has gone by? What exercise have you done?
Lord,
But delaying, that's what it is.
Lord, I'm sorry,
2
Lord.
months you want for this only.
Lord, may I just explain? If Lord should take.
Exam is required. Only centers are to be located.
Lord, after the centers are located, then the students have to be given a fresh opportunity. But at the same time, a fresh opportunity to opt for test cities. Lord, so therefore, just to explain, Lord, if your Lordship will take my application, I'll just explain that. Your Lordship will take my application.
Oh, that's right, but the time we are concerned about.
Lord, I
Understandable that maybe entire
Lord, may I explain that? Lord, may I explain that? Lord, the TCS, Lord, they are here, right here, which will be in front of your Lordships. Once the center is identified, Lord, there are quite a few things that have to be identified in the center.
Unfortunately for you, you know that how the TCS works. There is no problem as far as that is concerned. The thing is, the period which you are asking is too long a period. The whole process will be delayed, the selection process, everything. Children are studying, it's an added pressure on them, the time frame.
Lord,
Shorten the time, shorten the time, shorten the time. We will be granting you time. We have no issues on that.
I understand, Lord, but your Lordship will only understand the difficulty. Lord, may I just explain that? Lord, as on date, we have about 450 centers that we've identified.
No issue on that, we know that.
We have to extend that, we have to double the centers. As far as the centers are concerned, my Lord, once we do that, we have to ensure that those centers are all safe. Safe, my Lord, technologically compliant, and my Lord, they meet all the manpower requirements. That in itself will take some time. Once that is done, my Lord, in terms of the brochure, the students have to be informed at least 2 months in advance.
Correct, right.
My Lord, we would not ask your Lordships any extra time apart from the time that is actually necessary. We would not trouble your Lordships with that. There is a safety and there is an integrity of the examination that I must ultimately, my Lord, I'm so sorry. My Lord, I'm appearing for the NBE, my Lord, the union is represented by by the ASG, I think. But TCS is not a party, my Lord, but they're here. That's
Therefore, give us time till 3rd August.
no, I'm sorry. If your Lordship will take the letter, we explain that there are some exams that are to take place.
So they're explaining everything.
Yes.
You come to page 28.
Yes, 28.
Letter of TCS.
Yes. Yes.
Why we are conducting examinations for Indian Railway banking exam, many regional, so and so, across the country. Hence, we propose to conduct this exam on 3rd of August.
Well, Lord, in the sense that there are other exams also being conducted. In fact, my instructions are some exams have actually been postponed.
But there is a difference between this exam and other exam. There is no curriculum like in other exam. They are competitive exam, but the NEET PG is a curriculum exam.
Well, Lord, as far as
Everything will be delayed. And the difficulty which is being faced.
My friend can't have an issue. Ultimately, my Lord, it's a question of the.
But they have all the mechanism. TCS has 60,000 centers.
Time before the 3rd of August.
My Lord, the TCS is here, my Lord. Your Lordship, my Lord, we've discussed this thread where it's very difficult, my Lord, to find centers and identify them, make sure that they are technologically, my Lord, sound and safe.
Let's put it together.
Yes, yeah.
TCS is into the whole process of selection only.
I'm sorry, my Lord.
They are in the process of selection.
Yes, my Lord.
They know each and every center.
Yes, Lord.
They are aware of which centers are compliant and which are not. There is no fresh exercise to be done.
There is, my
The
Lord.
only thing which is to be done is the availability of those centers. That's the only thing which is required to be done.
May I
They are aware of it because they are conducting all these exams.
My Lord, if your Lordship will just take, for example, I'm so sorry. Your Lordship will just take the letter that your Lordship just referred to. Please see, for example, my Lord, apart from the identification of centers, we need to identify. I'm so sorry.
Lordships.
Well, we have sketched out, my lord, the various steps that have to be taken. Somewhere in July, second, third week of July, similar. The learned AST wanted to say something. I think he needs to be unmuted. So sorry. He is appearing for the union. But if you also will take this chart, we just sketched out a lot of various steps that need to be taken in the identification of centers.
Am I audible?
Yes, no, yes.
I'm sorry, I was not unmuted, so I could not say anything.
Well, we've tried to do all that we can.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. I'm told there are practical difficulties. Actually, a high-level meeting was held a couple of times. Because now what has to be done is the centers will have to be doubled. I mean, it has to be doubled. Earlier, 500, now it has to be doubled. Now there we have to make some security arrangements also, because it's all India one-time examination. That is the only concern. Therefore, if there is any smallest minute breach of either any kind of leakage of question paper or any kind of breach,
these preparations have to be made whenever the exam takes place, whether it is 3rd August or 6th June or 18th July.
Right.
These have to be made any time.
So then there's preparations for
From 15th June, these securities have to be made.
Yes, but that's made for
Nothing new that because we have directed examination to be taken in one shift, you are to do all this.
Well, your lordship has to be right. These preparations were made for 450 centers. Now we have to make them for 900 centers.
TCS on its own website, they have published that they have more than 60,000 centers equipped, well equipped.
No, Lord, this is actually an online examination. So there are, as far as online examination, the systems have to be secure. Not just about security in terms of physical security, but in terms of security as far as online examinations are concerned. What about requirement?
Some command.
Some
command in the computer. That is the security.
Not just that.
Some firewall to be installed.
That the system has the software in which the exam can be taken and the exam is sealed otherwise. Some of these
all excuses. I don't know why you want such a long time.
TCS claims that they have more than 60,000
My
centers.
friend today is
No, sir, but
if tomorrow something happens, Lord, ultimately the guns will be pointed at us.
obviously, honestly.
That's right.
They are conducting the exam now, they will come up with the excuse.
Wish at all for Lord the
So this excuse, tomorrow that some other excuse.
We don't wish the exam to be compromised in any way. That's all, Lord. That's all.
We would also not want that.
Last year they did it.
Last thing we should have.
That's right. So therefore, that's the reason why we are saying, Lord, even if there is some time span being taken, it is only for the purpose of the benefit of the students, so that no questions are asked.
May I make a small suggestion? Yes. Kindly have it tomorrow. I will have one more round of litigation if you can reduce.
Tomorrow we are not working.
Yes. If you can have it early, definitely I will have one more round of exercise about it, discuss it, and get back by tomorrow. So we'll have better discussion and if possible, we'll try to advance it.
Your Lordship, if I may submit, Your Lordship, TCS on their website have mentioned that they have
no role to play in this matter unless the student need not be heard in this matter.
I humbly request, sir, please request.
Let them hold on.
Sufficient number of
One more request, Lordship, the delay which is being made by the respondent, they should consider the internship period, Lordship, because other students are being affected because of this curriculum. So that should be considered by the respondent, that's all. Like internship period will be, there is fixed internship
Tomorrow
period.
there is nothing like that.
There will be problem every day.
Every day.
Whether it is 15th of June or 3rd of
Out of August, there will be some issue.
some person will always have some problem.
Yes. Please, tomorrow I will have one more round of meeting and I'll get back by tomorrow. Please have it tomorrow.
We are disposing of allowing you time till 3rd of August.
Lordship.
Very well.
We are allowing you right here.
Very well. I am grateful.